Hello, I'm David, and welcome to the Tutor Resource. Today we're going to look a little bit at how to understand your vendor roles and creator tools. So we're going to start out quickly. Here we are. We log in, get onto the home site. Sometimes when it logs in, it's going to take you to your user profile. So it could look like just your simple profile. Right here, you can see if I'm here. So here's mine. So if I log in, usually it takes me over here. And I want to do some things. Since you're new as a new vendor, first thing you want to start out with is come over here to Member Resources and go down to your Creator dashboard. So that'll bring you in here to this vendor dashboard. You'll see a sales report. You can view your store, store settings, add a new product, edit products. Should see the Pro dashboard underneath it, where you can look at all your products, your orders, settings, ratings, coupons, subscriptions. Again, view your store. Lots of things on here. Add a product, add a coupon directly from here without even having to go to the back end. Scrolling down, you can see my recent orders. You can see the recent products that I put on and when that was. So there's a lot of stuff in here. But we'll briefly touch on some of these for you really quick and what you need to know. So first things first, go to your store settings. You can update your information in here and put in your information about who you are, your shop name, any banking information that you have. If you're going to get paid, you need the banking information, whether that is your PayPal, your Venmo, uh, or your banking information. So however that is, and then put on your shop description. So you can just type in anything and tell people what your shop is about. Are you an ESL designer? Do you design mainly ESL lessons, English lessons, history lessons, a little bit of all with the core subjects? Just tell people a little bit about your shop, and you'll save it right there. And then you can come back. You can view your store. If I view mine, see it pulls it up. I've made a few changes on mine. Get a little logo, little background. Shows any ratings if people give you ratings on your stuff, where you're located, if you turn that on, any social links if you input them in there, people can follow you. See, it says this one, I've got 49 different sales, different items that are sold, and people can actually access your store and your products if they like what you do and they want to keep buying your stuff. And then you can change your sales report. So this one's just the stuff that is sold right now. If I wanted to, maybe go back in the time and check out, let's check out April. So I pull up April on here, show, and then it pulls up my dashboard for April, and this is what was sold, and the commissions, your commission rate, whatever it might be, it'll all pop up right here for you. You do the same thing under your Pro dashboard, you can do a lot more in here. Again, settings is great because it gives you a chance to really set up everything in your system. Similar to what we just did, you can put on your blog, you can put on any phone number if you want people to be able to contact you, ask questions about your products, any address, any physical information that you want to put on there, you can put in there. Any hours of operation, payment. Again, this takes you to that payment information that we just saw in the other one. Branding. So if you have a brand, you can put on your banner here, your store icon here, and save your changes, and your store has a little bit of a unique look. Any of your socials. So if you are online and you have different socials that people can access you on, and maybe see some of your stuff or contact you to ask questions or any of that, you can put them into these links. They're not mandatory, but they are nice to have if you use them. Policies. So if you have any specific policies, privacy policy, maybe you don't want people to use your stuff on OutSchool. If you say no, no, don't, or if you do, you can put in the privacy policy these can be used here. Same thing with the terms and conditions. So if you have anything specific to say about yours, put them in here. Remember that if people are using AllSchool and OutSchool, they need permission to use them. So I would put in here that they are available and able to be used. Any SEO information, that's on here as well. So you can throw that in here if you know much about SEO. Otherwise, I would just leave that blank. You can review any of your subscriptions. So if people are subscribing to you, or if you have any subscriptions of your own, any coupons that you might have created. So you can create them and put them in here. Any ratings, if somebody has sent you a rating. Orders, anything that's recent. Maybe you've got an order in here, you need to mark it as complete or whatever it might be. So you can check all of your orders in here. You can also look at all of your products within here as well. And you can go into them, make any changes, delete them, duplicate that product, edit that product. So that's a little bit about how this part works. Now, this is a front end part. Now let's go into the back end. So up here, you see the tutor resource in the top right corner. If you hover over it, you'll see dashboard. And this takes you into the back end. You can change the way it looks if you want, but it's not necessary. A few tools in here to learn about are going to be your courses, which we'll get into in the next lesson, and products. Those are the two big ones that you'll be accessing in here. Shop settings is the same settings I showed you on the front end, where you can edit your address, shop description, bank account information, PayPal information, that type of thing. And then we go from there. So that's a quick overview of your tools. And in the next one, we'll get into more about putting on our first course. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.